We are tearing down this wall. If you didn't see last week's video, it explains everything. Long story short, we're redesigning the whole entire studio, and that starts with tearing down this wall. This is gonna open up the space way more. Actually really super excited. And the first step is gonna be trying to get rid of this pegboard and try and salvage as much of it as we can, because we are gonna try and reuse it elsewhere, considering this wall will be gone shortly. So let's clear this off. I'm really hoping we can just easily pry it off without damaging it. I think it's just a couple nails that I might have to chisel out. Something just dropped. Part of the problem is when I painted this, I definitely painted over some nails. So there's kind of a couple layers that we're gonna have to get at. And I really probably should have bought a chisel. So we're just gonna have to make do with what we can. There's one nail. I guess technically this end of a hammer is kind of like a chisel. And it's gonna do for now. See if that did anything. Oh yeah. All right, we're in business. Oh, it's falling. There it goes. Okay. We were not well prepared for that. We chipped the corner. Debating if it's even worth trying to salvage this. We'll try. I do, however, want to try and salvage as much of this little board, 1x4s, I guess, not even on here, because there are just random things we'll use this for, and it'll be kind of nice to try and save. You can never have too many scrap pieces of wood. I really wish I had a chisel. Not that this isn't working, but, oh, that's a long screw. It would be a lot easier with a chisel. I said we're gonna try and save this. I also don't feel like being overly careful, if I'm being honest. Like I said, I tried. That was making me freaking mad. They nailed these in with like 5-inch screws or nails. I feel like that's excessive. Maybe not, I guess it's holding pegboard, just holding stuff, I don't know. It's just wood, we can buy more. Not only are these nails deep, I think they're just old. I can't get a grip on them with a hammer. I don't understand. I love how we said we're gonna salvage this wood, but it's pissing me off. That nail came out though. We might be able to salvage something, but man. Is salvaging a couple pieces of scrap wood worth an extra hour of work? I don't know. Not in my opinion. I just hammered through the wall. Well, we salvaged this piece at least. Kinda, sort of. We can use it for something. I found trying to get the nail out is impossible. So you just go at the whole piece of wood and hope it all comes out together. And that's working decently so far. Yeah, all right. That strategy's working a little better. All right, 2 for 3. There we go. This one is so close to the cinder block wall. Oh, never mind. It came out really easy. And then same thing on this side. Might be able to just pull it off if I'm real lucky. Okay. See? Ooh, almost there. Okay. Got it. Smash that other corner again. That is a green wall. Now, I'm actually pretty confident if we just go at this with a rubber mallet, it's just gonna come out. Or not. That's loud. It's down here in the bottom. No, really? I thought this was gonna come out really easy. It kinda is. There we go. Hi. There definitely might be a better way of doing this, but this is working so far. So it is what it is. We got shoes, we got gloves, okay? So quit typing your comment right now. So it's interesting tearing down this wall because we can definitely tell there's a slight water damage. But before we start tearing this down, let's clean this up. Hindsight would have been to paint the floor after, but we didn't have the gift of hindsight. This is a last minute thing because this is making a mess, like an absolute mess. This is just one wall. Like how do demo renovators do this? Like people say they love demo day. Yeah, it's fun to kick down a wall until you have to clean up the mess. It's a new day. We're all cleaned up until we continue the demo. But before I turn on all the other lights and we get to work, just look at this. I don't know if you can see me because all the lights are off, but just the amount of natural light that's just kind of expanded and flowing throughout this whole space now. It's incredible, and I'm so excited to finish tearing down this wall, so let's go. Now, the first step is figuring out how this wall is even attached. I literally just think each one of these beams is held in by a single nail, which is crazy, honestly. So I guess we'll just pull those nails out and see if it comes down. Man, I cannot get a grip on these nails. Half of it is just getting the paint off of these. So we should be able to take out the rest of these beams and boards up here and literally just pull the wall down. Nope, that's not what we wanted. There we go. Yeah, see now, that's literally all that was holding it in. Now we are gonna try and save as many of these 2x4s as possible because I think we're gonna turn it into like a screen printing drying rack. And when I say come out easy, it never actually does because there's some conduit of the electrical variety that is in the way. I think if we can just get it unstapled, should be able to get enough slack to get it out of the way here. All right, now we can route that up and over. Sweet. Now, I do want to try and keep this board here because it is holding up some plywall or drywall that's plywall. Some drywall that's going up the stairs. So we're gonna have to figure out how to take this down without taking this down. which this would all be easier if we just decided to take out this door first. And of course, the bottom screws are being stubborn. Okay, that door's being dumb. So I think we're just gonna start here. Look at that. Whole thing's falling off. There we go. Oh yeah. We're gonna run into some clearance issues here though. Look, I just moved a wall. Look at that. 30 minutes later, 2 strip screws, 1 broken bolt, and I think we can finally get this door off. Yeah. Yeah. I left the bracket on down here. It won't come off this wall, so that's great. Can't get a good angle at this. Okay, I found the issue. There's nails right here, which I should have thought about, that are holding this wall in. We're really gonna have to do some guess work here to try and figure out. Hey, we got the nail though. First try. It's really sunk in there though, so it's gonna be tricky to get out. Way it's that easy. Shoot. Cool. Might just have to shimmy and jam this thing. Did I get it out? Hey, I at least got it out of there. Not in the most proper way, I'm sure, but it's out of there. Gotta figure out how these boards are attached too. I'm not really sure. Cause this is under the stairway. I doubt it's nailed. I don't think it's nailed from the other side of this. So, I really don't know where to get this board off of. I just can't tell what's going on here. We might have to go in the crawl space. It should be right here. I'm not seeing any nail sole on this side, which that is helpful for our case. Let's never go back in here. We might be able to just pry this off, because this will at least tell us if there's any resistance, that there's something going on somewhere. I'm all confused. So we're trying to leave this board on, right? I forgot, we're trying to leave this board on. So we're gonna have to rethink some things so that we can keep this board up on the wall. So this might be a little tricky. We're just gonna crack off that wood. We don't really need that short piece. Now I think the only thing holding this wall in is this board up here that was cut out. So I think if we just jigsaw this board up here, she should just fall right down. This is our first time using a jigsaw ever, and this is a vintage one. But it should work, as long as we don't hit a nail. That's good. I know this isn't what I need for this, but this is literally the only saw we have. It's coming up from over here, I think. Don't do what I do, okay? Let's just be clear. Cool. That won't fit either. You know what? We're trapped. Cool, so we basically just have to get all these boards apart and pull all the nails out. I'm sure that'll be so easy. But I think at this point, we're gonna do that next week. So make sure you like this video, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next Wednesday.